To forgive the sins, some of the wrongdoers. Very good. Naam. Next. Get his cup of coffee, man.
The first one is the
Give me that cup of coffee, Abu Bakr. Yes. But it comes from what word, Shafa'ah? Very good. Two odd things. Very good. No, because bringing two things, you can bring two things to make it one. That's different from bringing two things that are odd to make it two. You understand? For instance, the hadith of Abu Hurairah, right? When the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he made a mistake in the salah, and he was notified that he made a mistake in the salah. The hadith say, فَاسْتَقْبَلَ الْقِبْلَةِ فَثَنَى رِجْلَيْهِ فَثَنَى رِجْلَيْهِ. Fathana is to take two things and make it one. Right? Fathana, to take two things, yes, to put it together to be one. Right? To take two things, right, to make it one like this. But here, the issue of the taking two odd things, it is not to make it one, but rather it is to make it even. There's a difference between taking two things and make it one, right? Like, for instance, the word tawheed. The word tawheed. The word tawheed in the language, it means to take many things and to make it one. Wahada yuwahhidu tawheedan. Wahada yuwahhidu tawheedan. It is to make many things to make it one. Remember the statement of the Arabs. Aja'ala alihatuna ilahan wahid. Shuf, you're going to take all our deities and make it one. Right? That you're going to take all our deities and make it one. Right? In hadha la shay'un ujab. This is something that is amazing. That you're going to take all our gods and make it one. Right? So here the word tawheed, it is to make many things to be one. Right? So here, as we mentioned here, when you say to take two odd things, it is not, the intent is not to make it one, to make it afrad again, to make it single again, but rather here the intent is to make it two, to be what now? Even, not odd no more. Because if they are separate together, they are even. But when they are brought together now, they are odd. They are even. When they are separate, they are odd. When they put together, they are now even. That doesn't mean they are one, because they are not one. Because you have ash-shafi' wal mashfu'un lahu, the one that is being interceded and the one that is being interceded for. Fahimtum? Naam. The customary meaning of shafa'ah, faddal. Lil Su'alul khayri. Very good. Lil ghayri. Very good. Good try. Su'alul khayri lil ghayri. Very good. Last one. In the Sharia.
That Allah, some person that Allah is pleased with a statement of action.
Say it one more time.
Individual that Allah is pleased with a statement of action, who is pleased with a statement of action, who makes.
He is asking
forgiveness for some of the sinners.
Very good. Some of the sinners. Very good. Some of the sinners. Abu Bakr.
I had the homework first.
You do? No, you gotta write it down. You're crazy. Abu Bakr. Try. All of these guys right here. No, y'all not gonna take no try. You got it, Abdurrahman? Abdurrahman is small. Abdurrahman, you got it? Barakallah fiqh.
Comes from the word
Ash-Shafi'i. Like,
which means in the language to bring two odd things together to make it even.
Very good.
In the order, which is the common word of the people,
Right.
is to act something good for someone else.
Can you try it in Arabic?
Something
سؤال
خير.
أحسنت بارك الله فيما بقي من عمرك ويجعل الله لك من ورثة العلم النافع. Very good. Next one.
Is the accent of a person who Allah is pleased with his statements and actions to forgive the sins of your own.
أحسنت. Shaykh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, he mentioned from some athar that teaching the kids tawheed before the Quran. Teaching the kids the tawheed before the Quran. Teaching the kids the tawheed before the Quran. It's a very important matter, barakallah fiqh. Ahsan Allahu ilayka. Naam. Very good. It comes from the word shafi'i. Naam. Right, to add two odd things to make it even. Very. This is in the language. Naam. Number 2. What is the second one dealing with?
Second one is language or
No, you already passed the language. You're dealing with the second one? The custom of al-urf. Al-urf. Al-urf.
to ask someone to ask for someone
on behalf.
To ask something good
ask something good for be good
for someone else.
someone else.
Right, you're asking something good for someone else. Aywa. Last one.
Last one, Sharia
Mm-hmm.
to make safa. Sual khayr lil khayr.
No, we passed that. That was the urf.
Okay. The last one is
Statement and action.
The last one is in the Sharia. The asking
asking for good
for someone
for someone be
that Allah
that Allah
is pleased
is pleased
with his actions
with the act
and statements,
and
the forgiveness
for forgiveness
of
of
the sins
sins he did
of some of the
of someone
some of the
action
mujrimeen.
the mujrim.
I get your credit.
Okay.
Abdul Shakur.
Now, Shafa, the word in the Luga from Shafa is from Shafi,
From Shafa. From Shafa. Aywa.
and it is to bring two odd things to make them even.
Very good. To bring two odd things to make it even. And this is in the language. Aywa.
From the urf, it's
From the
custom-
urf.
urf,
Uh-huh.
from the custom of the people, is to ask for something on behalf, so something good for someone else.
Very good. To ask something good on behalf of someone else. Give me an example on that.
If inshallah, this brother is thirsty, I come and ask you, would you give him some water?
Ahsanta, asking, let's say, to give Abdul Rahman, Jazah Hafidhahullah, some water. Tayyib, asking me to give him some water. Naam. Last one.
From the Sharia is someone who Allah is pleased with his statements and actions to forgive some of the sins of some of the criminals.
To forgive the sins
Of some of
of some of the criminals. Ahsant. Ustaz, we finish with you. Jazakallah khair.
الشفاعة من الشفعي
Aywa.
الشفاعة it comes mentioned the word Shafi'i.
Mhm.
معنى باللغة, the meaning of it in the language, هو الذي عكس الوتر.
أيوة, it is the opposite of witr.
تصبح إفرادان وكاملان, to join two single.
انضمام, this is the word that is said. انضمام, أي الأفراد, انضمام الأفراد.
انضمام الأفراد is to combine two singular things,
right,
that are individually by themselves,
uh-huh,
to make them even.
أحسنت. Next one.
بالعرف, from the customers of the people.
Mhm.
سؤال الخير للغير.
بارك الله فيك.
Ask good for someone else.
أيوة.
Tell someone else.
Mhm.
مثلا, an example of that is a person that's thirsty, and one person asks another person for water on the thirsty person.
أحسنت. بارك الله فيك.
ومعنى بشرعي,
أيوة.
the meaning in the legislative.
Mhm.
سأل الله.
سؤال
سؤال
سؤال من
سؤال من
رضي
رضي الله
قوله
قوله وعمل ربه بذنوب
مغفرة الذنوب.
مغفرة الذنوب بعد مذنبين.
أحسنت.
That's that someone whom Allah is pleased with their statements and actions asks him for forgiveness for the sins of some of the mujrim.
أحسنت. So this is inshallah ta'ala today. أبا إبراهيم كنت غائبا في البداية. أبا موسى أيضا كان غائبا في البداية. ولكن كما والحمد لله قرأنا، وكما الإخوة جزاهم الله خيرا كلهم يعني شاركوا معنا المعنى بالنسبة الشفاعة، معنى الشفاعة في اللغة في العرف وفي الشرع. So inshallah ta'ala, the next class we're going to be dealing with the statement of the Shaykh. He say والشفاعة تتضمن أو مسائل. تتضمن مسائل. Now the issue of the shafa'a comprise of some aspects, meaning there are details now that is to be learned. وصلى الله وسلم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. And this is inshallah ta'ala very important that we take one word that we say every day. We memorize, right? We memorize verses in the Quran that say shafa'a. Man dhal ladhi yashfa'u. Right? We say the shafa'a every day. But now the meaning of it, insha'Allah ta'ala, all of us here, we do what? We have it. Right? And then insha'Allah ta'ala, when we outside in the likes of this tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, until next week, let us be checking on one another on that. And that will insha'Allah keep it fresh. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. When you see him, hey, shafa'a in the lugha. When you see him, hey, shafa'a in the urf. Hey, shafa'a in the Quran. Meaning the word, where is the mushtaqun bi ayyi lafz? What is it, where is it been driven from?